Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I talk about all things fashion and beauty related that are also vegan and cruelty free, so I hope you will stick around. Today we are going to be talking about vegan shoes. I have not talked about shoes on this channel in a while, which is crazy because I absolutely love shoes. But as I'm sure most of you are in the same shoes as me, you're not wearing shoes because you're not leaving your house as much. But I like to be hopeful that one day we will get to wear our beautiful shoes again. So I wanted to show you guys how you can shop for vegan shoes, give you some ideas for brands, and show you some shoes from my collection. I have a lot of shoes. I have downsized a lot, but I still have a lot of shoes. So I can't show you every single pair, but I'm gonna show you a pair from each place that I recommend to you guys. Before we get started, I do want to address the fact that I'm aware this topic is divisive in the vegan community. I am not a purist vegan. I am of the mentality that you do the best you can when you can. And so I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to share information with you about what I have found when it comes to vegan shoes. So if you prefer to shop secondhand and you don't mind if it's leather, that is totally up to you, and I think that's great. I don't think you're any less vegan if that's what you choose to do, and that is an option. If you're comfortable with wearing leather, shopping secondhand is always the most sustainable way to go about it, but I also think it's important to just shop responsibly in general. I am so guilty of buying things just to buy them, buying things because they're on sale, and as I've gotten older, I've found that I appreciate the shoes that I wear more, and I appreciate the things that I use more, so I do always try to really be mindful of my purchases and make sure that it's something I'm going to get a lot of use out of and something that I'm going to keep for many years, and that is the goal. So whatever you choose to do is fine with me. I think any step to causing less harm to animals is a good step, and I fully support it. First, let's talk about what to look for when it comes to shopping for vegan shoes. And I know this can be so overwhelming when you first go vegan and you're trying to transition everything over in your life to being vegan. Shopping for shoes can be so overwhelming at first, but I promise it is so much easier than you think, and there are so many options out there. You'll actually be quite pleased. So the first thing that you want to look for, I'm going to put a little graphic right here. So if it has these symbols, that means the product is vegan, it's made from textiles, and it's man-made. And if it has these symbols, that means it has leather in it and it's not vegan. You can find these symbols on the bottom of shoes usually. I don't think I have any that still have them on. Oh, I do. I try to be good about taking these off, but you know, sometimes I just get a little lazy, and I've worn these quite a few times too. As you can see, all textiles. So that's going to be your first step. If you're shopping online, it's going to be a little more difficult because you're not going to be able to see that sticker. So when shopping online, I always look at the description and see if it says man-made materials. Man-made materials means vegan. If it says leather, sometimes it will say leather sole. That's what you have to look out for, I feel like, the most. It might look vegan. It might say man-made materials or synthetic materials, and then it will say leather sole, so be careful with that. And sometimes it won't say leather sole and it will have a leather sole, which is a total bummer. But if you want to be extra cautious, you can always email the brand beforehand, email the customer service. I do this with everything. I email customer service all the time when it comes to beauty products, skincare products, household products. Honestly, you name it, I am emailing customer service. So don't be afraid to email customer service if you're not sure and you don't want to have to deal with the returns and all of that. And we will get into it a little later when I go through the brands that I like. There are a few websites where you can filter non-leather shoes, which is amazing, and most websites are getting really good about this. All right, so let me share some brands with you. So I'm gonna start out with brands that only make vegan shoes, and they really focus on sustainability, and they pay their workers an ethical wage and all of that. So that is something that I think is so amazing. But of course, these shoes will run you a little bit more because you're making sure that the workers that are making the shoes are paid a fair wage. So if you are able to afford it, I think that is amazing. I also love that the designers of these shoes are vegan, female owned, and that just makes me feel so good about supporting a vegan, female owned company. I just love it so much. So there are a lot of companies out there that make vegan shoes. Honestly, you can just Google vegan shoe brands and you'll come across a whole sea of them. But I do have shoes from some of them. So I will start with, these are by a brand called Miria Playa. I have 3 of her shoes. I have 2 sandals and a pair of boots, and I love them so much. They are so unique. I love the heels. They're nice and chunky, which makes them very comfortable. And then the toe are these nice square toe. And like I said, I have a pair of boots and another pair of sandals. The boots are insane. I should have pulled those out, but it was already insane trying to get all of these shoes out of my closet. But yes, definitely a great one to support. These are handmade in Spain and they're so beautiful. So obsessed. Next is a brand called Susie Studio. So I have these. I'm not sure what the style is called, but I'll link every shoe down below. And I love these so much. They're very retro, nice 70s vibe with the platform and the high heel. Let me tell you, these are no joke to walk in. So definitely only buy this style if you're an experienced heel walker. I don't want anyone breaking an ankle, but I absolutely love the platform look. And I actually find platforms to be more comfortable than stilettos because you do have this nice thickness under the ball of your foot. And I just love these so much. I got them in nude, so they go with everything, and I've worn them to a few weddings, even though I get nervous I'm gonna mess them up because I am out there on that dance floor. Weddings, wow, what a concept. Definitely love her stuff so much. All right, next, I wear these shoes so much, it's not even funny. These are by Mercy Made, and they are the Oxford kind. They have a cute little affirmation on the inside. I don't know if you can see, but it says, "I am confident," which is so cute and such a nice reminder when you put these on. But these are so comfortable. They honestly go with everything. I literally wear them all the time, and these are the shoes that I never knew I needed. I wore them all summer. I'm gonna wear them all fall. I just love them so much. They're such a great classic shoe. Next, I'm not 100% sure if all of the shoes on this site are vegan, but when I looked, all of them appeared to be, so definitely double check before you shop here. But this is from a shop called Sincerely Tommy. They are based in Brooklyn. It's a female Black-owned business, and I bought these in quarantine, and I have already worn them so much because they're the perfect slip-ons just to like run errands. They also look really stylish and put together. They are so comfortable. Honestly, the more I wear them, the more comfortable they get. Next, an athletic shoe. So this brand is called Avery, and they are all vegan, sustainably made sneakers, and they are made from the plastic of recycled water bottles, which I think is so amazing to recycle materials like that otherwise would just be sitting in a landfill. And they're freaking beautiful and so comfortable. I had a few of you guys ask me on Instagram if they're good for running. I love that you guys thought that I would be a runner, but I am not a runner. I actually did run track back in junior high school, but that was only to get out of PE. Like at track meets, I would just pray that somebody wanted to step in for me because it was pretty well known on the team that I was not the one that was going to be winning anything. So yeah, I get really bad shin splints when I run, so I am more of a power walker. Unfortunately, I can't tell you if they're good for running, but there are so many different options on there that I'm sure you could email the company and ask them which one is the best shoe for running. But these are great. They're so lightweight, so comfortable. I wear these when I walk the dogs, and I'm just obsessed. I also like that I don't have to tie any laces on this particular style because lazy. Next, one of my favorite options when you are in a pinch and need a new shoe quickly is ASOS, because you can filter the shoes to leather or non-leather, so it really just quickly eliminates all of the stuff. You don't have to sift through and hunt it down. So This is a pair that I got on there. I love them so much. Again, just a very classic slip-on shoe. And then probably the best purchase from ASOS I've ever made are these black booties. I've had these for like 5 years now, I don't know, and they're in such good condition still. Like, I mean, they've seen better days. Like, the sole is getting a little worn, but they are honestly the most comfortable black booties. I've purchased black booties since then because I wear black booties all the time in the fall and winter. So for me, it's nice to have a few different options and styles for different things, but these I wear the most by far because they have a nice chunky heel and they're super casual. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna have them on the website anymore because I bought them 5 years ago, but ASOS. Definitely a really great place to shop for men's shoes as well because you can do the same thing for men's shoes. All right, another website where you can filter through and they actually have a section that says vegan shoes is Lulu's. So these shoes are from Lulu's, and this is actually a double whammy here because these are by a brand called Cupid, which I am pretty sure almost all of their shoes are vegan, but definitely still check. But I got these off of Lulu's, and again, I love the platform. My favorite kind of dress shoe. I feel like they never go out of style too. So Lulu's is great for that. They have so many different styles. They have great sandal options whenever it's summertime and I need a new sandal. I love to go to Lulu's for that. So definitely a good place to check out as well. Another place you can go is Cruelty-Free, and they are all vegan as well and very affordably priced. These are my go-to wedding shoes. I actually have 2 pairs because these are the newer pair, and then I have another pair that I definitely tore up on the dance floor, but I love these so much. They're just great classic nude pumps, but they also have other styles as well, not just dress shoes. So definitely check out Cruelty-Free. They have some great affordable options. Another brand that is mostly, if not all, vegan is Public Desire, and I love these retro white booties with the square toe. I get almost all of my boots from Public Desire. They kill it in the boot department, but they also have great sandals and tennis shoes and dress shoes. They have some like really funky dress shoes. If you're like going to Vegas or going to the club or something, they're a great place to check out for that. But again, affordable options. Even though they're, more affordable and might not be the best quality, I've gotten really good use out of these. These again I've had for quite a few years, so there you go. Next is one that might surprise people. Vans has some vegan options, and in the high top version, which is my favorite style of Van, they have a all white version that is vegan. I think there might be an all white one that's not vegan, but this one is vegan. It's the all white canvas, I believe, that is vegan. So yeah, the little leather thing right here is actually not leather, it's a faux leather, and I love these. They're so dirty. So again, when it comes to sneakers and brands like Vans, Adidas, Nike, it's gonna be totally hit or miss. They're obviously going to have some styles that are not vegan, but they will also have some styles that are vegan. So just double check on the website. I feel like with sneakers, the most important thing to look out for are the emblems. And off the top of my head, Jesse, my fiance, loves Converse. That is his favorite shoe, go-to shoe. He's also vegan, so that's a good one to check out as well. And then these are from Birdies. Birdies has a bunch of non-vegan options, but they do have a few vegan options. This is the velvet option, and I'm obsessed with these shoes. They are so freaking comfortable. They have this nice quilted like memory foam material in the sole. So for those of you who are on your feet all day or you work in an office, these are so comfortable. I used to have a classic 9-to-5 job in an office where I had to wear business attire, and so at the end of the day I would always kick off my heels and put on a pair of flats like this when I walked to the parking garage, and it was the best feeling ever. So last and certainly not least, Doc Martens. Doc Martens are mostly leather, but they do have a handful of vegan options, which is amazing because they're known for being really durable, quality shoes, like probably the most durable on the market. And I would say their vegan shoes are no exception. I have worn these to the ground. I love a combat boot. I love them so much. So these have definitely gotten a lot of wear, and I really want to purchase another pair. They just came out with the Combat with the platform in black. They only had it in the color cherry for the longest time, but they came out with a vegan version, which I have to say, I commented on their Instagram a few times asking them to come out with it, so I don't know if I had anything to do with it, but if I did, you're welcome. I love these so much. I think everybody can use a classic black combat boot, so definitely an amazing option. All right, so that is what I wanted to show you from my closet, but there are so many options, so don't fret if you're feeling frustrated. These are the easiest options that I mentioned, but if you are willing to do the digging, you can find vegan shoes on Nordstrom, on sites like Shopbop, Revolve, which I was really happy about because those are all sites that I shopped on before I was vegan, so I can still shop on those sites and just do a little extra digging to find the vegan shoes. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Hopefully it makes the shopping process a little less overwhelming for you. And I know there are so many more options and so many more brands that I didn't mention in this video. I honestly couldn't even get to them all, so we may have to do a part 2 of some more vegan brands. If you would like to see that video, let me know in the comments down below. And give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified about future videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.